YouTube and preppers. We're out here in the yard today. Beautiful sunny day. Perfect time to test out the AllPowers R600. And it came with, I ordered it with, the 200 watt folding solar panel. The unit itself, the power bank. 600, the model number, comes from the number of watts it can put out in total. Has a 299 amp hour battery, I believe. So it does last a while for what I use it for. Now, if you're looking for a unit that's going to run your house, this isn't it. If you're looking for a unit that's going to run your fridge all day in a power failure, this isn't it. If you're looking for a unit that's going to charge up small things, power tools, amateur radios, cell phones, tablets, laptops, things like that, this unit will do that. And we look on the front here, hopefully you can see, you're not too far away. There are two 110 volt power outlets right there under the flaps. We also have two USB-A ports right down here on the bottom, and two USB-C ports. There's also a 12 volt, what we used to call a cigarette lighter port. I guess they call it an accessory port now. It's the same thing you find in your cars. I think they still make cars of these. A lot of them got a USB, but this comes in handy from time to time, so I did kind of like that. It's also got a pretty bright light on the front of it that you can turn on and off. Advantages, it's fairly lightweight. You can haul this around pretty much anywhere you need to go, at a campsite or in your house, whatever. I also forgot to mention, for cell phone users that have wireless charging, there's a 15 watt wireless charger right on top. You just set your phone on top there and away it'll go. It'll charge up wirelessly. The solar panels that I ordered with it, the 200 watt set, not terribly impressed. They are putting out a fair amount of power in full sunlight, but there's some disadvantages to these. One of the disadvantages is the fold-out legs on the back of them. There's four of them, one for each section here. You can see it's made up of four sections. And I found when trying to set it up, you're pulling out one, the other end is flopping down, you're setting that one, you go back to the other side to pull the leg out, and this original leg, the first one you did, folds back up on you. It's a bit of a pain in the butt to get set up. Actually, I took these two units, both of them, to the annual preppers meet in Alliston, Ontario last weekend, and it took two people. My son had to help me set these up on the ground. It actually wasn't too hard. It was kind of frustrating, but not too hard up on this table. But when you don't have a nice long table like this one to set them up, you're setting them up on the ground, it's a little uneven. They keep falling over, you're pulling out legs, they're folding back on themselves. Bit of a pain in the butt. Also, one other disadvantage is the length of the power connector. Now, up to here, up to these connectors, that's the total length of the wires coming out of the solar panel setup. This part is the charger, the solar charger that you plug into it that comes with the unit. Adds a bit of length, but as you can see, it barely reaches the other end of the solar panels. So, if you're going to buy something like this, and wait till the end of the review because you may not want to, you're going to want to buy yourself a set of extension cables with the MC4 connectors on it. That's what I did. I had to go order these separately just so that I could get that power box at least a few feet away from the solar panels. You're camping and whatnot, you got these sitting outside all day. Maybe you want to put this on a cooler or something inside the tent. A lot of tents have that pass-through for electrical cords. You're definitely going to need the extension with that. So that's a down part to this whole setup. Now, like I mentioned, I took this to the annual preppers meet. We were there for 4 nights and 5 days, and it worked great. It kept the cell phones charged, it kept a ham radio charged, a Baofeng radio. It charged up a rechargeable flashlight that we have. It did its job just wonderfully. Here's the part that may surprise you, and you're not going to hear this out of a lot of reviews. Yesterday we had a power failure here at home. Started about 9:30 in the morning, went till about 7:30 at night. It was an all-day thing. Well, I had work to do on the laptop online yesterday, and so I plugged my router into the power box. Ran fine. My kids were charging their cell phones and going online through the power box, no problem. Had my laptop plugged into it, no problem. Had my security cameras plugged into it, no problem. For a while. 2 hours, I would say, into using it, this unit died. Absolutely dead. We try to hit the power button here, turn it on, we got nothing. If I plug it into the wall, there's a wall outlet, you can charge it, 1 hour charging into the wall, plugged it in, nothing, won't take a charge. I came out today to do this review anyway, tell you guys about this. Figured I'd plug in the solar panels just to see what would happen. We plug it in, it lights up, it gives me an error code right away. It's an overcharge or overcurrent or something like that. It's giving me just an error code. It will not power up. It will not power anything. Everything is completely dead. If I try, you hear that, try to turn on the USB ports, it just beeps. 110 volt stuff just beeps. The unit's absolutely dead, fried. This unit let me down in the middle of a power failure when I absolutely needed it. That's a problem. Now, I bought this unit off of Amazon, and I've had it for 4 months. There it goes again, more errors. Let's just unplug that so it stops beeping at me. There we go. So after 4 months, it was too late to simply return it to Amazon or through Amazon. But through Amazon, I did contact the seller, and the seller said, no problem, we're going to replace that for you. Just send us a picture of the serial number, confirm your shipping address, and we're going to send you out another one. Now, kudos to AllPowers for being that good on their warranty. They didn't ask to get this back. They didn't ask what I might have been doing or did I abuse it or anything. Straight out replacement. And I will take that replacement, but I'm never going to rely on this again. I don't trust it. It failed when I needed it. And as a final thought on the product review, the AllPowers unit, this one especially, and you might want to extend this to all the other AllPowers products that are out there, avoid purchasing. Do not waste your money. This thing let me down when I was using it, when I needed it. Thankfully, we had backup generators. I just went and started up the generator and ran everything off of that, and that worked fine. But this, while I was using it, it failed. So, would I recommend this? Absolutely not. This is going to go contrary to all the other raving reviews you see online about this unit. Everyone says it's great, but watch what they're doing with it. They're taking it out of the box. They're doing an unboxing video at the same time. They're playing around with it for maybe a couple of hours. If you're lucky, you get a guy that's played around with it for a week. I played around with this for 4 months, and for 4 months it did fine, but when I was really using it, when the chips are down, it failed, it let me down. My recommendation, avoid AllPowers when you're looking for a battery backup box. Oh, I hope this review kind of helps. If you were considering this, you might want to reconsider. Maybe go to one of the other major brands that are out there that have a better reputation. But for AllPowers, I would say it's an avoid. Do not spend your money on an AllPowers unit. Until next time, and next time we're going to be reviewing a rocket stove that I picked up at the annual Preppers Meet, made by one of the guys who helps out there a lot and does some stuff. So I hope that review goes better. I think it will. Until next time, remember, be prepared, Canada. It's a tough world out there.